Okay, I'm going to level it out a little bit so I don't roll off the bed tonight. It's a real simple trick with these little wedges of wood. I think that looks good. So all I need to use one of these sticks. So what I want to show you is how simple it is to set this up to sleep in it. If I'm just pulling off the side of the road or something, I need something that's quick. firewood. Extra blankets. And just like that, it's ready. And all this stuff could get wet when hurt it. I put it under the truck. Everything else goes in the driver's side. And now I'll set up the awning and stuff and show you how that works. On this door in this back passenger side, this is my dog pink house. It's great for him up there. He's not under my feet when I'm trying to drive, or in my face. And it's got a great view. He can see all the way around, so he can bark at motorcycles, bicycles, cows, everything. Below that I have storage. This is all dry goods, spices. This is a emergency food. So if I'm someplace and it's raining and I just have to climb in the back of the truck, this has everything I need in it to be able to cook something. Plus there's food in there. It's kind of an emergency thing if the weather's really terrible, windy, rainy, no snow. This is fire starting stuff. Newspaper, fire starter, trash bags. Plus there's other storage here. I'll also get this out because we'll need this, the hose. I'll explain later. This is awning stuff. And I'm definitely using this stuff if I'm, going to be at a place for a few days. And I want to really set up a nice camp. And maybe it's rainy and I need a little cover out of the back of the truck. This will do that. This is my little toolbox here on the side, right in here. Got a rake if I need to rake anything up. Nice way to get fire kindling. A level out of place. Shovel. All fits it back in there nicely. Then to put the cover over, I have to have the window down. Little ropes there. Have it on both sides. I wish I could just put this up real quickly, but it's been since last summer since I put it up, and I tend to forget a little bit how I approach this thing. So be patient. First thing I do, put the tarp down. Floor, pokey things out of the way. Looks pretty good. Okay. Dog ain't much help. You just guard the perimeter so nobody can sneak up on you. This is a great awning, by the way. The people that designed this actually designed military equipment. So there's a lot of thought that goes into this simple tarp. And it's called an SJK Roadhouse tarp. Okay, that adjusted where it'll work. It's pretty simple. I put this side down to the road. Just ties right onto the tires. I have a little strap that runs across the top that ties it to there, so if the wind blows it. Pretty simple, and like I say, these cords have reflective thread in them so you can see them at night. So it makes for a nice space. A few little adjustments. Get this out of there. It's not a big deal. And then I keep it open on this side so I can get to the campfire. Pretty simple. Works great. Nice shade. And while I'm at it, let's see if I can just hook this, holding the camera, and hook up my water. Oh, I did that quick that time. So this is it's 13-gallon water supply. It sits on top of the truck. It's nice and flat, along with the, we're all about crows and ravens here. Then just stretch that hose out. There you go. All set up. Pretty simple. Thanks for a nice shady space. Yeah. Covers the kitchen. Open so you can get to the campfire. Got water. Runs from the tank right down to here. Right on the tailgate's where I have my little sink, which I'll show you pretty soon. Now on this side of the truck, that's where I spend most of the time, driving, in this door. But this door has a refrigerator. Now this refrigerator is run on a battery pack, which is actually sitting on the floor in the passenger side, in the front seat. And it will run that refrigerator for 3.5 days without doing anything. Now, if I'm someplace where I'm going to be there for a while, then I have solar panels. I have a 30-foot cord, so I can park in the shade, but I can put those solar panels out in the sun, and it'll charge them up. I also have a portable toilet, which is really nice to have a throne to sit on when you got to do your business. Again, storage, important stuff, pack, the water reservoir in it, tripods, Kahlua, important things. Water storage in the doors. Okay, I'm going to show you how this portable kitchen works. Like that so far. This is all storage. This is, by the way, all the cabinetry and these drawers are built out of wormy butternut. A friend of mine from Wisconsin gave me this beautiful wood. I've been a furniture builder for 52 years. So I had this beautiful wood and I said, put it in the back of the truck. Wormy butternut. So, portable sink. In here, I have lots of things stashed under the mattress. It's a little shelf. It's right there. Peg it with these wood just under the weight of the drawer. These little pegs just kind of hold the drawer in place. And when I built this drawer, they have really fancy drawer guides. They're very expensive and they're very heavy. So my whole idea when I built this was to keep it as light as possible. So there's actually ribs in the floor of the pickup bed, and I just made some little runners that run down those things. So it's all made out of wood, very light. Drop this drawer down. Sink goes right there. Take a few things out of here. Slides on out. Slides on out. really need the sink right yet. This stuff can all go back in there. Goes out. And then in here are silverware, coffee. Speaking of coffee, all my coffee stuff, towels, silverware, and then in the last section it's all pots and pans and skillets and glasses and whatever I need to throw in there cooking wise. So it's basically set up. I could start prepping a big meal, but actually I'm just gonna heat up my dog's food and make it soft because he doesn't have many teeth left. So I'm being nice to him. So I got to heat up water to heat up the dog's food and make myself a cup of coffee. But I also have this great little light. It's a great little thing. A little clip right here. It lights it up beautifully. Lights up this whole surface, so you're cooking at night, you got it covered. You can't tell that light's on, but it is. It's very bright. So of course I have running water. I've already filled this up, so I don't need to show you, but it has a little spigot on the end. So I have it right here for my sink if I'm washing dishes. It works out great. Okay. Now here in the back of the truck, you can see this little storage unit I have. It goes all along there. Bed, doggy bed. I also keep a portable charger that I can set up here and charge my phone or flashlight or anything while I'm in back of the truck. Then I'm not using the other charger that keeps the refrigerator going, and I'm not using the battery in the truck. So it works great. Speaking of charging the phone, I need to charge it right now. There's a dog in here, and he brought a sticker with him. So I'm going to show you how I set the solar panels up. The charger I have to run the refrigerator is just sitting on the floor on the passenger side here with a bunch of other junk. So let me show you. parked in the shade, but I need sun. So pull this out. There'll be a nice long cord here. Let's see what we got here somewhere. I have everything I need in the little pouch on the side of the solar panels. These are great connectors, so you can't make any mistakes. Only fit a certain way. These little cables that I'm hooking up to the big cable are, you know, the connectors that goes into the charger and into the solar panels. Goes into the solar panel, which is right here. And the solar panels. Hopefully. Like so. Like that. I'm gonna weight down these corners so it doesn't the plastic doesn't cover the solar panel. So now I'm going to see if they're charged. That's all there is to it. Of course, I have a lot of cord here, so you know, it's better to have more cord than not enough. So probably because it's about half full right now, that little charger. So probably in 2 or 3 hours it'll be full. So it doesn't take too long. As long as you have sun, of course. So when that solar panel charges up the big charger, then I'll set the small one that I carry in the back of the truck and charge it up. Don't take long to charge that little one. It comes in handy. And I don't know what's with my beard today. I think my dog must have made a nest in it last night. It looks mighty suspicious. You know, I just happened on this campsite. I'm pretty close to Blanding, Utah. And I've camped at this campsite called Comwash, which is actually on the other side of the highway. I've camped there a couple times. Well, this time I said, you know, I'm going to cross over to this side of the highway and see what's over there. So I drove up the road, beautiful cottonwoods, and I crossed the creek. I saw a little camp spot right there when I crossed the creek. So drove on up the road because I saw some formations I wanted to see up close. But didn't really see any place to camp. And I thought, you know, it'd be nice to camp in the cottonwood trees and be close to a creek and just be a little cooler because I've been out in the hot desert. And so I came back and I got that little campsite right where the road crossed the creek. It was okay. And then right after dinner last night, I said, what is this little road? Let's just walk up this little road and see what I see. And I walked up this road and I found these two campsites down within the trees. Oh my God. And of course it was setting sunlight, so the trees were just beautiful. And I'm going, oh my God, this is heaven. I want to camp there. So I went back to the truck thinking I was just going to load up and head over there last night. And I just felt like, no, I didn't feel quite right about doing it. So I almost thought the place was too precious. It's too beautiful. Had to be private or something. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, I didn't do anything. I just stayed where I was at. But I got up bright and early this morning and came over here to this camp spot. And that's when I decided to do this video to show you all the bells and whistles that the truck has. Because I've never showed that in any of my past videos, so I wanted to do it this time. And I expected to do it at the beginning of this trip, which has been about 2 weeks. But it never was quite right. I was out in the desert, the wind was blowing, blah, blah, blah. So I thought, well, if I'm going to camp over here, then I will do my video on how the truck works over here, which is what I'm doing. And then to top things off, I love to have places to hike. And if I look right over my right shoulder right now, there's this beautiful little canyon, the mouth of a canyon right over there. So Harry and I will definitely be going over there to explore later on today. And we'll show you a few more things with the truck as the day progresses.